Live, the #1 place on the internet for Chinese tea education and for connecting with other tea aficionados. Not drinking tea right now though, so if you're into tea, it's probably gonna have to wait. We'll cover some tea topics, but just on my morning hike. And I think this kind of stuff's so in alignment with tea. You know, many of us drink tea for health, and so tea can certainly be part of that puzzle, but it's not the complete picture. But yeah, just on this morning hike right now. Really beautiful mountain. Got the dog. Just been popping up at 5 a.m. because that's the way for me. And yeah, I'm actually deep in a fast right now. This is day 6, no food. So I'm gonna go hop on the scale when I get back. I should be saying 95 something in kg. And that's gonna be my signal to start eating again. Eh, 你好，你可以。啊，我不吃。啊，加油！nice kids. Everybody on the mountain's really positive. I mean, everybody in general is really positive. But yeah, I just I always have some interesting rendezvous and meet interesting people hiking. But so I finally ordered some teaware. For the website. Some really nice, good quality porcelain tulip cups. And I just think they're so cool. And really smooth, like buttery porcelain. Good quality and affordable. So those are cool. Hey, Emmanuel! Sorry I don't have exotic teas from exotic terroirs in front of me. Hey, Jaxie. Can you say my name? Jaxie? Hey, t-shirt, what's up? I need to get some t-shirts made. Anyways, so yeah, I got some really cool porcelain tulip cups coming. You know, they're great for aroma because they're deep. So they're great for little sampling sessions. You know, they're not going to impart any flavor onto your tea. I think of them as like a strict tasting cup because you get a lot of aroma and you get a really clean, unadulterated taste. And they're really elegant and traditional and compact, great to take with you. And that tiny little Gaiwan that tiny little Gongdao Bay hey, this is China. Ah, thanks, Emmanuel. Yeah, sorry I've been so slow. It's just like a battle. And I'm like, do I pay my rent this month or get new products? But actually, I think that's kind of starting to come to an end. It's going to start getting easier. And next month is going to be a good month for me to get some products. New products for the website. Yeah. So Velokus asked, where is this? This is Shenzhen, southern China. And this is on the outskirts of Shenzhen. It's in Louhu district. And it's national park, Chinese national park. And so my apartment is right by here. So I try to hike this every morning. And it's like a 2-hour hike. This is kind of the easy part right here with good network, good 5G, where I walk down the road. But the rest, the prior part is very challenging. It's upstairs. So that's quite involved. But yeah, this is day 6 of a fast for me. I'm gonna start eating again today. But you know, when you go 5-6 days without eating, well, I mean, it would be 6 days tonight. So it's like 5.5 right now. But yeah, you gotta be careful when you're re-eating. I mean, you gotta just ease back into it, and preferably with protein and fat, and not carbs. You know, carbs. You know, World War II, a bunch of POWs were rescued, and they immediately feasted, and like half of them died from heart attacks. And it's because the glucose shoots up, and your body thinks it's party time again and starts dumping certain electrolytes like potassium. And anyways, it can really whack out your electrolyte balance, and your heart can fail. So, 5 days, you're not at a huge risk for that. But it's good to just be careful about it. So you're just easing into it with some protein and fat. I find that's what works best for me. And like little tiny bits. Like maybe start with some beef broth. Arizona green tea in Babylon. Oh man, I grew up in Babylon. Which Babylon are you in? I grew up in the Southern California Babylon. Arizona green tea. Come on, buddy. We gotta upgrade your tea game, buddy. Angelo, welcome. Yeah, just hiking down this mountain here in China. I guess I just passed a really nice view and didn't even really show it. We're gonna find some more views. But yeah, usually this channel is all about tea. And lately I've been using live streaming as my accountability partner, because I'm ingraining this habit of popping up at 5 a.m., going for a hike. This is the man I have to become to build a tea company. So it's a real noisy, crowded marketplace out there, guys. So really focusing on quality products and churning out those videos. And really been letting myself down with the long videos, and that requires me to kind of lock in some other ways to get that habit in. Anyways, I think these live streams end up me just complaining about my personal habits, because remember, we don't have business problems, we have personal problems that manifest in our business. Anyways, this is not a Grant Cardone seminar. Let's keep it about tea. So yeah, tea. Hey, I got an idea. If I were to go to Yunnan for like a month later this year, where do you want me to go? Okay, if I had to dive into pu'er tea and try to learn as much as I can about pu'er tea, maybe buy a bunch of Chinese books about it, translate them, and try to really understand it. What pu'er tea do you like the most? I mean, you got your Lao Bang Jiang and your Yiwu and your Jingmai, Bulong. What do you want to see? Any preferences? Where should I go first with my pu'er adventures? Oh, I'm here to learn, bro. Oh, sorry, I don't think I'm really teaching that much about tea today. Okay, so here's a famous landmark if you're learning about Shenzhen. This is the famous TV tower in Shenzhen. I think it has some other purposes. We don't need to get into that. But yeah, they call that the TV tower. And it's a very advanced piece of architecture. Been here a long time. And there's some advanced radio equipment up there on the top. But I don't think foreigners are really supposed to poke around too much around advanced satellite communication equipment. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well out there. Really do. Any wild animals? No, they killed them all and ate them. Yeah, it's interesting. In Shenzhen, you never see wild animals when you're out hiking. But if you hike the mountains in Hong Kong, I've seen a wild boar everywhere. My whole family's a wild boar running around. And porcupines. So porcupines are really rare. The only place I've ever seen them out in nature is there. Yeah. So. So yeah, Hong Kong hiking, you're gonna see porcupine and wild boar, like a whole family, like 10 little baby pigs running around behind their mother. It's really amazing. But Shenzhen, no, never seen a wild boar. Okay, there used to be cows at the top of this mountain. I haven't seen them in 6 years. But there was a point back in like 2015, 16, 17 where there were wild cows on this mountain. Hey, t-shirt said, you got a Doge? No, you know, I never really got heavily into cryptocurrency. Although I followed it closely, I never really had capital to invest. But yeah, I mean, I was, you know, GPU, you know, crushing teraflops back in 2011. I mean, I understood that GPUs could be used to crunch workloads. And I was really fascinated with that stuff, distributed computing and all that stuff. But yeah, never got any Doge. Yeah, I got this dog instead. And this is Masala. And he's kind of like the local dog. Kind of like a to-go. Yeah, so this is like the local dog. And yeah, this is the kind of dog that you would eat in Guangdong province where I live. You know, southern China has a little bit of that dog eating culture. And this is kind of the dog they would eat. Yeah, it's becoming less and less common. But, you know, you're still driving around, we'll see some dog restaurants. But yeah, his mother was a stray. Just wandered into our yard like 10 years ago. 11 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. And she was like almost dead, had like 1,000 ticks on her. So fixed up the mother, and then she got out and got pregnant, you know, as they do. And then had a bunch of puppies in my bed. And this one was kind of the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. So kept him. Yeah, great dog. You know, he's got good balls on him. You know, in America, you never see a dog with some good balls anymore. And I just feel like that's a real shame, you know. I mean, think about your dog's hormone levels. I mean, is your dog low T? Maybe it's time we have that conversation. But yeah, this dog is quite aggressive towards other males. And he'll kill you. He's aggressive. But I keep him on a short leash. So he's not going to kill anybody. Angelo said, I've only had 2 puer so far, plus the Liobao. Currently on a 2015 Gao Jiashan. Yipin Fu. Alright. Wild harvested Hunan Tian Fu brick in 2018. Mujun Fu Cha. Very limited budget. Wow. Wow, that sounds complicated. That's cool though. I think I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, Fu bricks. Oh, Tian. Yeah, like a, what do they call it? Tianjin. Or something. Yeah, Tianjin. I don't know if they make Tianjin bricks, but yeah, the Fu bricks, those are cool. Awesome. Gao Jiashan. So that's like high elevation. Yipin Fu. Wild harvested. Well, that is really interesting, man. Cool. Yeah, as far as like puer tea regions, I need to go connect with my Jingmai connections. I haven't seen them in years, guys. So it's time to go see them. And I'd like to check out some other places. Maybe like go to Nanyao. I don't know, there's just like a lot of famous places that I haven't been. So yeah, later this year, planning a nice Yunnan trip. And but yeah, so like those baby little Gongdao bays, those really tiny ones, and the porcelain tulip cups, those are coming to the website. And man, I wish I could just catch a bus up to the top. Looks like an easy way up. I don't know, I think that bus is actually for like staff, because there's like cleaners and sweepers, and then there's also some like little vending, little like convenience stores at the top. I don't know if people can take that. I'm just doing some repaving of some walkways and stuff, putting in some pipes. Yeah, this is Shenzhen. You know, you think Shenzhen, you just think like crazy skyscrapers and stuff. I love, there's two types of people on the internet. There's the people that are like, China is living 200 years in the future. Look at the LED lights on the buildings. And then there's the other people that are like, that's a horrible place. It's horrible. People disappear all the time. And, you know, I guess the answer. But, yeah, so I don't really, you know, I've stayed in really dense parts of the city, but I actually prefer not to. So, yeah, I like it out here on the outskirts, because I don't, like, you know, I believe in, like, stages of life, you know? And, like, this stage of my life, I do not need more stimulus, like, more distraction. Like, I'm just, like, put my head down and make videos about tea. Like, that's what I have to do right now. So, yeah, I shouldn't even probably live in Shenzhen. And it does have some advantages when I need to rush stuff out through Hong Kong. So that's advantageous. But I should probably live in like Yan'an, out in the forest, like out in the jungle. Yeah, you sure do, Vilocus. VPN is a must. Not accessing YouTube without that. Yes, sir. That's how they get you. Yeah, the Koneki teacher. Yeah, it's hike time. Sorry it's not tea time. There's a little viewpoint up here. Rising clouds of Castanapasus Fisa. Alright. Okay. There's a nice little viewpoint up here. Looks like I should have a tea session up here. I guess it's not really that nice of a view. Yeah, a lot of buses going up and down. That's not a bus. Yeah, really nice morning here. Just doing a little mountain hike. Living that sweaty southern China life. I mean, it's been 90s, like 90% humidity. Just crazy. But that's summer, you know, the minute you step out of your apartment, you're drenched. Which is a good thing. I don't really step out of my apartment unless it's for some exercise and to walk the dog. But yeah, this stage of my life, it's just like stay inside, try to learn about tea. If you have some money, you go travel and try to learn about tea. But I'm not like, I don't go to restaurants, you know. I'm not, I told my wife, we're not going out to a restaurant. Like, I'm not taking her out until I take her to Thailand to go to my favorite Mexican food restaurant in Asia called Salsa Kitchen in Chiang Mai. And we're not going there until I'm less than 80 kg body weight. But I'm aggressively losing. Right now, today, I'm about 95 kg, which I guess is like I guess it's about 200 pounds or something. So, but I still have, you know, like 30 pounds to go before I ever eat at a restaurant. So yeah, it's just like steak and chicken and eggs and olive oil. Like that's 90% of my that's like 95% of my calories. I mean, that's it. Steak, chicken, eggs, olive oil. That's it. And there's some onion and some red chili and some garlic, but that's it. Anyways, let's not turn this into a diet channel. I mean, and you got to do what works for you. It's like, you know, everybody's so different. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Shuriken Zone. Sorry I didn't recognize you. You came up by, said, will you ever be offering any Jinzan cups or the like on your site by chance? I see you drinking out of some cool vessels. Yes? Yeah, yes, Shuriken Zone. That's a great question. Yeah, I actually have 4 Jinzan cups that I just need to do photography for and ship out. And so yeah, those are definitely coming. I would say Okay, so there's gonna be like a little bit of stuff, like one new tee and a little bit of new tee wear. Like, okay, so I'm gonna have a 4th of July sale. All right, the cat's out of the bag. 4th of July sale, where you're getting a free pouch of Jingmai Ancient Tree Red Tea, free 100-gram pouch, with all orders over $17.76. Okay, so the 4th of July sale, and so I plan on having teaware, those tulip cups, porcelain tulip cups, and baby Gongdao bays on the website then. But yeah, I'll also have 4 Janzan cups, just 4, and you know they're all totally unique. So I'm gonna get some detailed photography so you can see if any strikes your fancy. But yeah, not a ton. Yeah, really enjoying his leaf blower. You know, there's not that culture of like, you know, someone's walking towards me, I'm gonna stop using the leaf blower. I don't really do that here. They'll just like blow it on your feet. You know, in America, like you walk by some guy with a leaf blower, like he's stopping. There's like an understood, hey, this is blowing tons of shit in your face. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not too worried about it, but it's just kind of an interesting little observation there, because he does that every day. No, I'm just kidding. You know, you can't let little things get to you. Yeah, thanks, Shuriken Zone. Yeah, isn't that kind of cutesy? Free 100-gram pouch of Jingmai Ancient Tree Red Tea, with all orders over $17.76. That pouch is like $32 if you just buy it. So yeah, hopefully that'll get some sales going. Gosh, it's like what do you want from me? Easy come, easy go. What does that mean? The tea? It's not that easy come. Those are hand-packed and sealed by me personally. I'm really I'm everything. You know, I'm photography, I'm creative director, purchasing manager, #1 complainer. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, the leaf blower guy, he does not care. He's like, come on, come at me, bro. I'm gonna blow you. I hope not. Anyways, I'm gonna put my dog on a short leash because we're coming to people. And this wild animal. So I keep him on this really short leash here. But just exiting the mountain here. And I think I'll probably let you guys go there. I don't want you guys following me back to my house. And but thanks for stopping by, Shuriken Zone. Right on, and Emmanuel stopped by, and we had some new people. Velocis said nice area. And the Koniki teacher stopped by. Awesome t-shirt, Angelo. Really cool to see everybody. Thanks so much, and Jaxie. Awesome. All right, guys, I will catch you. Oh, a little dog fight here. Yeah, see, my dog kind of wants to attack other dogs. He's got a lot of fight in him. That dog's got a lot of fight in him. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow.